Happy full moon in Leo. I've already made a video explaining how your rising sign is, coming in connection with this new full moon and what area of life to focus on. If that area of your life is already stable, then I would recommend looking at some personal planets where Leo falls for you. And I've done that homework for you, so here it goes. Lisbeth, you have a Leo moon and you also have Leo in 8th house, which is similar as having a Leo Mars. The theme for you is emotional management. How do we control our anger? How do we control our sadness? How do we control our resentment? How do we keep our feelings from bottling up to the point where we explode? Sharon, you have a Leo midheaven. The theme for you is how do you utilize the power that you currently hold in your hands to create a positive image for the people that look up to you? It's about how other people view you. It's about being honorable, and it's about setting a legacy of pride built around hard work, integrity, truth, and authenticity. Jeanette, you have a Leo Mercury, Leo in the 11th house, as well as Sagittarius moon at the Leo degree. So that would be the equivalent of you having a Leo moon. So similar to Lisbeth, you're also working on emotional management, and for you, it's directly tied to your communication. How do we communicate our feelings when things aren't going well? You're also being asked to pay special attention to your friend group and to be a little bit more open to meeting new people that are like-minded. Lastly, Brenda, you are our Leo queen, the Leo star. You have a Leo sun, Leo Mercury, Leo Venus, and Leo rising. This full moon is going to be the most impactful full moon that you're going to experience this entire year. I need you to take this time very seriously because over the next 2 weeks, you're going to notice the ways in which you are self-sabotaging in all these areas. So that would be ego, communication, love, and personality. You're the most lucky one for this transit, so enjoy. Leo in astrology rules the 5th house. The 5th house is about life. It's about creativity. It's also about birth. If you were to ask me about your children, that's where I would go as an astrologer to tell you about children you may have in the future. Leo is about life in astrology because Leo is ruled by the sun, which is why we have life on Earth. No other planet in our entire, solar system has life besides Earth. And that's what makes Earth special. Leo energy was sent to Earth so that humans can enjoy life, so they can connect with their inner child, so they can create, so they can use their creativity to add flair and drama and colors and exuberance and passion to life. It's about coming alive. It's about fighting for your right to be a child and to stay connected with your inner child. Yes, we get older, and yes, we have responsibilities, and yes, we have bills, but we are still those little people who have a dream, who have a vision, who have something to say. Leo is about self-expression. It's about owning your voice, owning your power, being dignified, being honorable, and being willing to stand up for what you believe in and also stand up for other people, because fundamentally, Leo is about doing the right thing. If you weren't given enough praise or encouragement as a child to be creative, to be great, to go for the world, and to feel like the world is your oyster, which a lot of us didn't, now is your opportunity to do that by kind of rejoining forces with your inner child. So this will be a therapeutic tool where you pretend to be the mother of the 5-year-old version of yourself and get in that mindset whenever you're dealing with a dilemma to figure out what the right answer is. Because whatever brings the most comfort to your inner self, which is your emotional self, your inner child, is always going to be the right answer. So this is really about allowing yourself the freedom to feel like a child, to feel joy, to feel passion, to be creative, to have fun. Especially for you, Brenda, since you have so many placements in Leo, this is, if you don't currently have a hobby or something artsy that you do for fun, this is kind of a great way for you to set yourself on that path. So you give yourself an outlet to experience the world through play. This energy is also calling us to be more honest with ourselves about our true desire. It's about self-love. It's about how much satisfaction and fulfillment do we currently feel with our work, our relationship, our love life, our romance, our friend group, and the things that we do for fun. How much substance is there? How much joy is there? How much pleasure is there? And if there isn't enough pleasure and joy, why is that? So this full moon is answering that question for ourselves. Why is that? What is it that I am currently doing that is prohibiting me from inviting more joy, from inviting more pleasure, from going after the things that I really want? Creating joy with your family, within your intimate relationships, within your friend group, with all of your interpersonal connections is going to fill your heart with more joy. Leo, as you know, rules the heart. Leo is nothing if not full of heart. So when we don't do things from a pure heart, from a place of like raw, pure passion and just the sheer joy of it, it doesn't feel the same way. So Leo is calling us back to that truth, because when we were children, when something felt good, it felt generally good. When something didn't feel good, it felt generally not good. We weren't lying to ourselves about how we felt. Yes, we didn't have a filter, and some of us still don't have a filter. I'm working on that myself still. But back then, we were more honest because emotions were more raw. Everything was more sincere. So the full moon is calling us back into that sincerity, that truth. What patterns, blockages, self-limiting beliefs have I put in place that are prohibiting me from feeling joy when I am with my loved ones? How can I accomplish those inner struggles? How can I overcome, rather, those inner struggles so that I can accomplish a sense of joy and satisfaction and pleasure in my heart when it comes to the people that I share my heart with? Since all of you are working on getting to know yourself more and connecting more with your inner world, what I would recommend are affirmations for you guys. Leo is never afraid to tell themselves that they're great. They don't wait for people to tell them they're great. They know they're great. It's good if you tell them they're great. They love that. They feed off of it. They need it, in fact. But they know they're great. That's why they need you to say they're great. Does that make sense? So if you're struggling with reconnecting with your heart chakra, which is really what it's about, I would recommend heart chakra meditation. I would recommend positive affirmations, and I would recommend that you do those in the mirror, that you sit in front of the mirror and write affirmations that you tell yourself over and over and over again, over and over and over and over again until you believe them. I would set aside 5 minutes a day where I would say positive affirmations to myself in the mirror every morning. I would also recommend guided meditation focused on self-love and focused on forgiveness, because for many of us, things have happened in life that have robbed us of that innocence, that vulnerability, and we're still stuck there. Even though it's 2024, our feelings and all the good juice that we had before that terrible thing all died in that moment. So this is an opportunity to revisit that, forgive ourselves of those situations, and then pull ourselves back to the present so that we can give ourselves a chance to be happy again. Life is full of detours. Life is full of hurt. The key to maintaining our joy is to be able to let go of the hurt. It's hard to find joy when we do not know how to release. This is why the full moon comes to force us into a state of purging. A full moon in astrology is about releasing. This is why women that have their menses on the full moon are powerful witches, because that is what we're supposed to be doing, is letting go of what no longer serves us so we can create a new space where we can invite more love and develop more appreciation for the things we currently have that bring us joy. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll go ahead and post another video about the heart chakra for those of you that want to go in that direction, and I will post another one about positive affirmations for those of you that want to explore that. And for the guided meditation, if you guys are interested in that, let me know and I can do some research for that on that topic for you. All right, I hope this was helpful. Have a wonderful weekend and happy full moon in Leo.